Hi team, welcome to your abs, buns, and guns. For class today, you're gonna need a pair of ankle weights and then a pair of maybe light and heavy dumbbells. If you have more than one pair, you're welcome to grab that. You're gonna have your light set splitting the middle of your mat because we'll use that in the beginning for core. If you have a heavier set for the upper body work, you can just set those off to the side. So you've got an option to start with the ankle weights on and leave them on the whole class, or you can do the warm-up without the ankle weights and then add them when we get into the leg section. So I'm going to start with them on. As always, make sure you have a super fun playlist, either of your choice, or head to my Spotify, rich.hall918, and pick any of the ABG playlists for a good time. So you can get started on your back, Pilates stance, feet flat on the floor, hip width distance, arms are down by the sides, send the hips up into a bridge, make a straight line, knees, hips, shoulders, lower the hips, and then hug the knees in towards the chest, little squeeze, bridge and bind. One lift, squeeze, one lower, one hug, just back and forth. Noticing if you have the ankle weights on, the extra added weight to the legs that adds, and what you need to engage just to move that. Pressing down through the feet, feeling all four corners root down, little squeeze at the top, and then hugging the knees in towards the chest, feeling the length of the spine and the hips press into the mat. Just for 5, 4, 3, 2, final 1. Release. Take both legs, flip them into tabletop position. Arms reach up towards the ceiling. Inhale to prepare. As you exhale, peel the head and shoulders off the mat. Hold at the top. Little pulse, little reach. You're reaching the hands forward towards the wall or whatever's in front of you. So I'm not reaching up towards the ceiling, but going forward. Sliding the shoulders down and into the back body. I want you to lengthen and imprint your spine. So that means pressing the lower back into the mat, having that hip to rib connection, pulling the abs in and up, navel in towards the spine. Gaze is going to be slightly forward. Small tug of the chin towards the chest so that you can look forward through the legs, and you're finishing that length, that curl, the curve of the spine for 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, up and hold. Start to pulse, pump the arms, strong pulse. You're only here for 60 seconds, inhaling through the nose for 5, exhaling through the mouth for 5. So again, sometimes we like to pulse and just do the wrist. You're not gonna get any back engagement. So I need the whole arm and the connection to the back and the lats to light up. You're keeping the legs in tabletop. Knees are stacked right on top of the hips. Breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. Ideally, you're gonna breathe in through the nose and then breathe out through the mouth through pursed lips. That is gonna help direct the breath and give even more engagement through pelvic floor. You got about 20 seconds left to go. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Only here for 60 seconds. 10 seconds left, counting down. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, release. Drop the head and shoulders, little squeeze, hug the knees in towards the chest to release the core. We go back in with our core work. Legs in tabletop again, hands on shins. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, peel head and shoulders off mat. Again, find C curve. Inhale, arms and legs extend. Exhale, circle sweep the arms, bring the legs back into tabletop. Inhale to reach out long. Exhale, sweep. So you might notice that with the ankle weights, your legs have to stay on a higher angle, which is fine. So they might even go up on a diagonal. Whereas normally without the ankle weights, you might be able to go lower. But I don't want this pressure to come into the hip flexors. I want to keep the connection to the core. Breathing in, breathe out. You got 10 seconds left to go. We're gonna go into legs and booty after this. You'll get a break from the core in 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, release. Drop the feet flat. You should already be feeling a nice burn through the abdominals. Take dumbbells into the hands, both arms up to the ceiling. Stack the weights right on top of the shoulders. Pressing through 2 feet and switching to 1 foot. Reach the right leg up towards the ceiling. 1 pulse at the top, 2 feet as the hips lower, and push, changing the legs. Down, bridge, double pulse. Lower, lift, pulse. Down, hips high, 1 pulse. Down, lift, pulse. You're pushing through the opposite foot, driving down through the heel so that you get that nice hamstring activation, glute activation, little squeeze. Pulling the toes back towards the face. I want you to flex the foot and push strong up towards the ceiling. Arms are locked and packed into back body. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, finish with the right leg up and hold. Transfer both weights to the right hand. Left arm reaches up, right arm goes wide. For your single arm chest press, you're thinking about pulling the arm down about 45 degrees and press with your back, press with your chest, squeeze to lift. And just reaching up on top of the shoulder. You'll notice as the arm comes down, the body is gonna wanna roll to the right. All of the weight is going that way. So I need you to pull your left shoulder down and engage through the left side of your body to stabilize the right. Last 10, 9, 8, 7. Push down, lift the hips a little bit higher for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Drop the feet, drop the hips. You're gonna reach the arms forward the whole time. Take an inhale to prepare. As you exhale, tuck the chin in towards the chest, round, you're rolling all the way up, tapping the dumbbells outside the ankles. Inhale at the top, exhale, chin in, round and roll down. Keeping the arms reaching forward. So the tendency sometimes for these roll-ups is to take the arms overhead and then use the momentum of the arms coming down to help the core come up. By reaching the arms forward, you really have no choice but to connect to those deep abdominals. You do that through your exhale breath out. Modification, you just come up challenging position and control on the way down. Last 10 seconds here. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Rolling all the way up, getting tall at the top. Keep reaching the dumbbells forward for 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, nice. From here, you're gonna release the dumbbells. Send both legs up towards the ceiling. Advance, you're gonna have the hands behind the head. Modification, I'll start there. Make a diamond with the hands, place it underneath your hips. So this is gonna give you a little bit more support. Inhale to prepare. Exhale to lift head and shoulders off. Double straight leg stretch. Lower the legs on the inhale. Lift the legs on the exhale. You're here for 30 seconds. Inhale down, exhale up. Again, if the weight of the leg starts to become too much for the core to handle, if you notice your back starting to come off, right? So if that happens, that there's now space between the back and the mat, I need you to keep the legs a little bit higher. Yeah, so even if this is small, zip the legs together. Hands can go behind the head. Last 10 seconds. Inhale as you lower. Exhale, abs in and up to lift. Anchor the hips for 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Keep the legs up. If the hands aren't behind the head, take them underneath the hips. Reset. Inhale. Exhale, lift. Lower the legs. Pull the knees in towards the right shoulder. Reverse curl. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knees to left shoulder. Inhale, reach long. Exhale. You're adding the reverse curl. Small little lift of the tailbone of the hips. And you have the oblique twist by bringing the lower part of the body, the knees, to the opposite shoulder. Keep the shoulders square, gazes forward. 15 seconds left to go. Exhale as you pull in, little lift. Little rock of the hips, small, small. Connect, lower abdominals, pelvic floor for 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Woo, release, hug the knees in. We go back to the other side. So you're gonna grab the dumbbells again, both arms up to the ceiling, this time a little bit different. Instead of sending the leg up to the ceiling, you're gonna send the leg forward, going for your marching. Push off both feet, starting with the left leg, reach it forward, 1 pulse. 2 feet, push to 1, pulse. Down, lift, pulse. Lower, squeeze, pulse. Alternating the marching of the leg, and you're looking to keep 2 knees in 1 line. So it's gonna be easier if you take the leg up towards the ceiling, and more challenging for the hips especially. Yeah, so you can always get rid of your dumbbells and place your hands down on the floor. That's gonna give you some more support. Your goal here is not to have the hands off the floor, but really to focus on the pelvis, keeping it neutral and not letting it dip down while you coordinate the movement of the hips and the legs. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, up and hold. Send the left leg up towards the ceiling. Transfer both weights to the left hand this time, going for your chest press. Single arm. Right arm strong, plug, shoulder into back. Think about pulling down and pressing up. If you have heavier weights, you can always use them here. Otherwise, lighter weights, you have 2 weights in one hand. Think about pulling down and then really press. So I'm creating resistance on the way down, even though it's light and I could just easily press. Create that high tension experience to see change in the body. For 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Ooh, lower the hips, lower the legs. Extend your legs out long. Keep the dumbbells. You're going to transfer into both hands. Arms reaching up over ceiling. Inhale, prepare. As you exhale, you roll all the way up. Inhale at the top. Exhale, roll down. Inhale and exhale. Option to add on by connecting the weights, creating the isometric contraction by squeezing in, and then coming up, floating, right leg to tabletop. Exhale, left leg to tabletop. If you're looking for even more, you add the oblique twist, rotating over the leg that's lifting and drawing in. So I want you to keep the hips square, level, and not let it rock. So the tendency is gonna be for the hips to change on these movements. I want you to think about just rotating from the obliques. So from the navel up, gets to turn. You're here for another 30 seconds. Inhale, exhale. Nice long period of time. So if you need to slow it down, slow it down. Modification, you know where you're going. You're just coming up to your highest point, your challenging position, and then learn to build the control on the way down. Building strength on the lowering, finding the articulation is gonna help build up the strength to come all the way up. Last 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Release the dumbbells, take them off to the sides. All right, we get to combo our double straight leg stretch with our reverse curl. So both legs are gonna go up towards the ceiling. This is the last little bit of core, and then we get to go into our leg section. Hands can come underneath the hips. I like it there for more support. Inhale. Exhale, lift the head and shoulders. Lock in your C curve, lower the legs. Inhale down. Exhale, this time pull the knees in. Extend, brush and lift. You have one lower, pull in, knees to opposite shoulder, extend, brush and lift. Take it down, pull it in, extend, brush it up, lower down, inhale, exhale, inhale, extend, exhale, lift. So you're changing the breath every time something changes with the legs. Exhale, pull in, inhale, focusing on those lower abs, really keeping the legs zipped in, super, super tight, and pulling in, oblique twist. Last 10, 9, 8, fight for it, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Whew. Release it there, hug the knees in. Just take some circles of the knees to release the hips, low back, sacrum, and then reverse circle, take it back the other way. From here, crossing at the ankles, grab the backs of the thighs. You have 3 little rock and rolls. Just full length of the spine, gaining some momentum. On your last one, you're gonna roll forward and make your way to all fours. All fours, shoulders over wrists, knees underneath the hips. Start by stepping the left foot forward into your dragon half kneeling lunge. So left foot forward, outside left hand. Right foot steps outside right hand. Keep the hands on the floor and drop the back knee. Step forward, step back. So we're gonna start simply, and then we'll add the movements on. So you can always stay with the first level of the movement. If you're looking to add on, right foot forward, right shin drops, left leg, you're gonna lift, kick back, extend back, circle, step forward. Right foot, right shin drop, left leg lift. So I need the knee to lift up and back. Imagine there's a stool underneath your left leg, underneath the left hip. You're not gonna touch the stool. Forward, back, kick back, step. Right, right, left, left, step, drop, circle, step. Position 1, 2, 3, 4. Option to add, hands lift as the right foot steps. Drop the bum, lift, drop, kick back, step. 10 seconds, lift, drop, kick, step. Almost there. Lift and kick, squeeze, glutes. Yes, activate, backside of body. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Return to all fours. Walk your hands off to the right. Your left hand is stacked in line with front of the right knee. Shift the weight. Left leg side kick to shift weight, knee drops parallel. As this leg comes out to the side, it is high in line with the hip. Lean slightly to your right to experience full range of motion, full expression of the movement. So try not to be stiff and held in these movements. And I'm really looking for that shift of the weight back onto the left shin. Top of foot is facing directly forward. Keep moving. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see from a different angle. So I am shifting my weight into the side, into my right side, so that I can really lift and open up the hip and get the leg up hip height. Squeeze outside of hips and glutes to make this happen. Last 5, we add on in 4, 3, 2, you have left leg side, walk the hands to the center, right leg kick back. Walk the hands to the right, left leg to the side. So you want to be able to shift your weight and move the hands. So if you feel like you can't walk your hands, that means that your weight is dropping down and you're not staying lifted in your core. So I need you to be lifted here so that you're light in the limbs, in both the arms and the legs, and you're agile and able to move from side to side. Left leg side, right leg back, kick back, squeeze back. You got 15 seconds left to go. Woo! Booties and hips should already be on fire. Keep the core nice and tight, back stays flat, you're not dropping the chest or the belly down towards the floor. Gaze is gonna be at least to the hands, maybe forward towards the top of the mat so you can really think about the length through the back of the neck for 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Keep the left leg lifted, open the knee out to the side, external rotation, tuck the right toes. You have bend, coupe, tap ankle to ankle, extend, tap, pike the hips, use the shoulders for stability, spread the fingertips wide. Drop, kick, tap, kick. So you have bend, straight, yes, very simple, but I need you to use your core to help lift the hips and then control on the way down. So you don't want to drop really heavy in the knee. You are controlling the right knee's return to the floor. Kick and extend, squeeze, full length through the muscles, through the legs. Yeah, so sometimes we think we're straight and the leg is still bent. I need you to fully straighten and lengthen through the muscles. For 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. From here, lower to the right forearm. Left leg's gonna kick straight back, keep the right toes tucked under. Kick back, pull it in, hover both knees. You're gonna dip the right hip down, center. Kick left, center, dip, center. Left, twist. Left kick, right twist. You're almost there, you guys. Almost there. Keep moving, keep breathing. I need you to push firmly through your right forearm. Plug the shoulder into the back body, yeah? Kick back, twist, square it off. Advance, you can leave the right knee in a hover. Kick back. That way you don't need to drop it at all. And then you get to work the right glute as well. If that's too much, drop the knee every time, lift a twist. Again, using the obliques, stabilizing through the upper body. Ring out, return. Last 10 seconds, almost there, almost there. Push through your left palm. Try and leave the shoulders square. The tendency is gonna be to wanna twist open. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Keep the leg up, hold. Pull the knee in and kick back. Knee in, kick back. Left knee comes towards left shoulder. You're leaving the leg nice and high, so this knee should not be dipping down. The leg is on one line, almost as if there's like a table, or again, you imagine your stool and you're staying lifted and just sliding in and out. Whew. You're about halfway done. You got 30 seconds left to go. This leg should be on fire, yes? We're purposely working everything on one side. I'm working to fatigue these muscles before we move on and hit the other side. You're looking for an exploration of the range of your movement, trying out these different angles and different positions so that you can start to build strength and be able to move your body from any position that it might find itself in. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, step. Woo, left foot outside left hand. This time you're gonna shift. You've got two options. Option one, the right leg stays low and you kick it towards the wall behind you and drop the shin. You shift the weight back, shift forward. I'm going bend to extend. Advance, you're gonna send the toes up towards the ceiling into your standing splits. Drop, crown of head towards floor. Hands are there to support you. Shift the weight. The right hand can stay on the floor the whole time. Left hand can lift off. Bend to extend and bend to return. Option to add on, because it's not enough. You're gonna circle the left leg back. Left hand comes to the hip. Keep this hand free off the floor. Circle back forward, just like we did on that first rep, that first set. Drop the knee. Circle to kick back. Circle to step forward. Standing split. Drop the shin. Left leg kick. Left foot step. One lift. One drop. Kick back. Step forward. 20 seconds. So this one was about 90 seconds total. Everything else is about 60 seconds. This one's a little bit longer because bigger motion, right? A little bit more complicated, more pieces to it. So you have more time to really figure this out on the body. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Right palm down, sneak the right leg forward. Make your way onto your back. We're going right into core, right into core. Booty on fire. Right leg is gonna cross on top of the left, yeah? So like when a lady crosses her legs, keep it squeezed nice and tight. Hands go behind the head. Inhale, prepare. As you exhale, lift the head and shoulders, find C-curve. Right leg goes up towards the ceiling. Lower the leg, brush down, lift, cross. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. You can also just change the breath to make it a little bit deeper. Exhale, inhale, exhale. The exhale breath is gonna help engage the core, which is what initiates your movement. The inhale is always the preparation. The exhale is the engagement and the movement. Yes? If this is not enough, I want you to keep your right leg or your left leg in tabletop. Knee stacked right on top of the hip, and then cross right over left every time. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Hold, pull the knee in, extend. Right knee pull, extend. Does not have to be super low to the floor. Yes, if you need hands underneath the hips, place it there. Option, make this harder by having your left leg extended and focusing on just pulling the right knee in. So the left leg holding out long is gonna be much more challenging for the core. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Whew, hug the knees in. Best news ever, we go right to the other side. So a little break, a little breather. Right foot down, left leg cross, hands back behind the head. Inhale. As you exhale, lift the left leg. Lower, brush, cross, lift. Brush down, brush up, one cross. Breathe. So this is going to become challenging because the core is not used to having maybe the extra weights on the legs. So it has to work harder to keep imprinting and pressing the lower back into the mat, especially on your C-curve. So as the head and shoulders lift, that is your C-curve. Option to stay with the right foot flat. This is a nice place to live. Otherwise, right leg can be in tabletop. Left is still crossed. Lower, lift, cross hit. So hovering this right leg is going to create more challenge for the core. You have to focus on stabilizing and anchoring the hips and pelvis. Last 10 seconds. We go in and out, in and out. In 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, up and hold. Pull in, extend. On this pull in, I want you to imagine that someone is pushing resistance against the leg. So it shouldn't just be easy out and in. The more that you can imagine that resistance, the more you're gonna feel this core activate, ignite. Again, optional, hold the right leg out there and just pull the left knee in. Just 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. You got it. 5, 4, fight for it. 3, 2, 1. Both knees pull in. Woo. Release it down. Cross to the ankles. You're gonna rock and roll up 3 times, because I like the number 3. And then you finish on all fours. Again, we go on the other side. Shoulders stacked right on top of the wrists. Right foot's gonna step outside right hand into that big step into your half kneeling dragon lunge, starting with the left foot stepping forward, and then drop the shin. Step forward, drop the shin. So you'll notice the hips have to be lifted, but the shoulders are staying stacked right on top of the wrist. Spread the fingertips, grip the floor. You can always stay right here, or adding on, you go forward, back, right leg, lift to kick, and lift to step. Squat, and now you can focus on dropping the hips. So hips go down, and kick back. You have left, left, right, right. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can keep the hands on the floor, or for your final challenge, you lift the hands the same time that the left foot steps, and then the hands drop the same time that the left knee drops. Last 15 seconds. Try and keep the spine neutral and long. Shoulders plugged down, back body. Kick back, squeeze back for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, finish it off. Kick back, step. Right knee comes in, walk the hands off to the left side so the right hand is in line with the left knee. Lean slightly to your left to pick up the right leg. Bend to extend, bend to return, and I want you to shift the weight. Drop the shin all the way down. So I'm gonna turn and face you so you can kind of see from this angle, keep moving, that this leg is almost moving through a fire hydrant position. So I'm gonna keep it bent. I'm lifting through the fire hydrant, extending, pulling the knee in, the shin in, and then drop and shift the weight. Kick, drop. So you should see the weight shift. The left arm, this hand, might even lift up off the floor. I want you to use the side body obliques to squeeze back in to the center. You got about 10 seconds left to go, and then we're adding on. 10 seconds left, and then we add the back kick. Side on the right, drop the shin. Stay lifted through the core. Yes, so you shouldn't be falling down towards your mat. You want to stay light. 3, 2, right leg goes side, left leg kick back. Right leg, shift the weight, the hands, side kick, back kick, squeeze, booty, oh, on fire, hips, and then same thing, glute max, squeeze back, hamstrings there. So you're gonna get a little bit more of the glute medius, the side of the hips on the right kick, and then you'll get more glute max and hamstrings on the back kick. You're more than halfway there. Oh, I did a side kick. Right to the side, left to the back. That's what happens when I get too talky. Shift, side to side. Last 15 seconds. One side, one back. Again, stay light. Try to keep the gaze forward towards the top of the mat. Side kick, back kick. In 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Square off, shoulders, hands underneath, open up the right knee. So you're opening by external rotation coming from the hips. Tuck the left toes. You have bend. This is your coupe. Tap ankle to ankle and extend. Slightly external rotation. Tap, pike the hips, three-legged dog. Straighten both legs. Bend, straight, bend, kick, straight. Tap, lift and extend, tap. You're not gonna open up all the way, but the right hip will externally rotate. The hip points can still relatively face down towards your mat. Strong through the arms, the shoulders, upper body's working here too. Again, remembering the control on the way down of the left knee. You're not gonna go that slow, but you could if you wanted to. I'm gonna turn to the side, keep moving. You're still working the right leg. Knee is open, yes? Rotate. Where the butt and the thigh meet, that's what you wanna squeeze and open up. Bend to extend, bend to extend. Last 10 seconds here. Really squeeze, squeeze, squeeze before you lift. Yes, thinking about mind, body, muscle connection, and which areas you need to activate and create tension in order for the movement to occur. For 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, lower down. From here, you're on your left forearm, your right palm, right leg kicks straight back, pull it in, tuck toes, hover knees, twist, left, center, drop the left knee. The right knee does not touch the floor at any point. Oblique twist. You're gonna have to pivot on the balls of the feet, yes? So stay fluid, agile. Kick back, squeeze back, twist, dip the hip. The dip is up to you. Could be super tiny, could be really, really big, where you're almost touching the left hip to your mat. I need you to activate through your left shoulder, plug it into your back body, and then squeeze the side body, these side obliques. We got a lot of rotation, a lot of twisting happening today. 20 seconds left. Again, option advanced, keep the left knee hovering off the floor the whole time. Kick back, pull it in, dip, square, kick, pull, dip, square. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, up and hold. Stay where you are with the arms. Pull the right knee in and kick back to extend. Knee in, using the obliques. So again, that hip to rib connection. Keep moving. I'm gonna turn so you can see it. Hip and rib connection on the right side. So you're closing the space off like an accordion and then lengthen it. Close and open together. Create length on the kickback. Keep belly lifted. So I want you to think about your belly button, your navel, and pull it in and up towards your spine. Stay lifted, stay strong through the upper body. You're halfway there. Again, keeping the leg lifted, doesn't drop. The knee stays on the same height. You're still in external rotation of the hip. 15 seconds left to go. You've got this. Keep the leg lifted. Keep it up. Even if it's an inch off the floor, that is progress. That is work. Fight to finish it in 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Right foot steps, outside right hand. You're back in your half kneeling position. You shift the weight forward into the hands. Option to just send the left toes to the back wall behind you. This is going to be a little bit easier on the hips. Think about the top of the head reaching forward in opposition of the leg. If you're adding on a little bit more advanced, send the crown of the head down and you reach the toes up towards the ceiling. So you'll notice the spine is changing slightly and the head, the relation of the crown of the head to the toes will stay the same. So I'm reaching down and reaching up. Breathe and keep shifting. Your right butt cheek should be on fire because all of the weight is coming onto that right leg. You have the option to add on, drop the left knee, kick the right leg back, step on it, activate the booty, left leg up and back, drop with control, circle, kick back. So you're getting both right side and left side, posterior chain and butt. Yes, the whole thing. Everything working together. Breath, movement, Alignment. Bringing in your principles of Pilates. Yes, even here into these movements that seem non-traditional, you can still implement those techniques. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Right leg goes down. From here, actually just drop your right knee, drop the hips. Let's go a little bit of upper body. So you're gonna grab your dumbbells, return to face you. You can stay seated, hips on heels, or keep your hips lifted. You've got an Arnold press, elbows wide. You're gonna rotate, palms face you, and then they face away for your press. Woo. If your butt is not on fire, you can lift your butt off your heels. If you're looking for that break, which I know I am, I'm gonna stay seated and just focus on the arms. Yes? Core, yes, still switched on, close the front ribs. You got 15 seconds here. If you have heavier dumbbells, now is the time, right? Now is the time to implement those heavy weights. If you have lighter dumbbells only, the pace will be quicker, but I want you to make a fist and really squeeze the hell out of your dumbbells, creating the high tension. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, elbows wide, just pulsing down. That's it, just pulse down. Focus on the down pull. Again, thinking about, keep moving, the back, the lat. So it's not just the elbow that's kind of falling. I'm actively squeezing the lat and plugging shoulder into back, and that is what is drawing the arm down. So I need you to connect more of your mind into the body. So that way you see the progress that you're really looking for. You see the shape of the muscle. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep the elbows lifted. Forward press, rotation. Forward, pull, rotate, elbows, pull back, close. Press, pull, close, open, press, reach, forward, hands, palms down, shoulder height, pull it back. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, shoulder should be on fire, we're finishing it off. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, one more, release. Oh, keep your dumbbells with you. You're coming over into a bent over position. I'll turn to the side to start. Hips are hovering off of the heel, so you're staying lifted. Flat back, hinge the hips. Nice flat position from crown to coccyx. Palms face you, pinkies go up. You're taking your rear delt fly. So yes, you'll squeeze the shoulders, but I want you to think about this part of the back into the shoulder. Lengthening, squeezing, tightening. Arms go out wide, palms face you, pinkies up. You get about 10 seconds left to go. And again, we're not throwing the arms and letting them fall back down. You're controlling on the way back down. Working on the negative for 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, up and hold, little pulse, just 10, 9, keep slight bend in elbows, 8, squeeze it, 7, 6, core tight, 5, 4, 3, 2, just static hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, woo, release. Sit on the hips, swing the legs out in front. We got a little bit of biceps to finish it off. Reach the arms forward, palms up, inhale. Exhale, roll back, lean back halfway. Find your C curve, tilt the pelvis, hip to rib connection, hollow out the body, squeeze the biceps. So now you might want to go back to your lighter weights if they're too heavy to keep the arms off of the body. Elbows stay lifted, shoulder height. Just here for 10, 9, 8, squeeze, 7, stay open through the collarbones and the chest, but pull the abs in, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, reach forward, little pulse, little lift for 10, 9, 8, 7, exhale, 6, 5, breathe out, 4, 3, 2, 1, woo. All right, releasing dumbbells, top of the mat. You're gonna take them out of the way. I'm gonna turn and face this direction, but you're gonna open your legs into a straddle, mini straddle, V shape. So again, not a huge like Cirque du Soleil status straddle, but just slightly wider than your mat. You're gonna turn and frame the upper body over the thigh. Hands come down. The taller you are, the more challenging this is gonna be to lift the leg. The further you lean back, the easier it's gonna be. So we start with leg lifts. Here we go. Does not need to be high because you have extra weight. So even if the leg, you might be surprised at how heavy and how challenging it can be to lift the leg. Again, the further you lean back, that's gonna provide a counterbalance to the leg and make it easier. If you start to feel this too much in the hip flexor, then I want you to definitely lean back and think about less activation from here and more activation from the abs, from the core. Just 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, struggle through it, I know. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Keep the hands where they are. You're gonna sit upright. Now you're gonna work on lifting the hips. Push down with the hands and lift the hips. I want you to think as if you're crushing something with your abs. Hip to rib connection. Strong exhale, hollow the body. Lean over the leg. Just here for 5. We're not here long. 4, 3, 2, last one, release. We go to the left side. I'm gonna turn, pivot, you got the other direction. So left leg is long, turn the body so it's square over the left leg, sitting up tall if you can, lift and lower, lift and lower. And it might look like that in the beginning. It might literally be, oh, I've got like a centimeter off the floor and it falls. That's fine. Every lift, every little piece is progress. Maybe you have to lean a little bit further back. Keep the spine tall though, so I don't want you to round back. Stay tall and lean back. Counterbalance the leg. Use the exhale, breath. Leg maybe comes a little bit higher. And then maybe you go, oh, I can sit taller and the leg comes lower. Just here for 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Keep the hands where they are. Lift the hips, put it back down. Lift. You have to lean forward for this one, and I do want you to hollow out the body as if someone punched you right in the gut. Doesn't feel good, but it's gonna help you lift. Exhale breath. You're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Release. Whew, from here, grab dumbbell in left hand. So I'm going to show you 2 ways, 2 directions, but you're going to come to the left side of your mat, cactusing both arms. So both arms will be cactus. If it's too much for the shoulder, forget about the weight. Keep your legs together as much as possible. So as if like you're wrapped up like a mummy, everything moves in one piece. Roll to your right side, get on the shoulder or get on the elbow, stacking the shoulder, hips, feet, press and kick. Bring the legs together, bring the dumbbell in, roll to your back, cactus the arms. Roll to your right, side forearm plank. You do not need to press, you do not need to kick. Yeah, maybe you're just here and on your back. But if you're looking for that little extra, you will lift. Keep moving. I'm going to switch so that I can turn and face you. Left side of your mat. You're in your cactus. Roll to the right. Lift a kick. Lower. Roll to your back. Keep cactusing the arms. Tiny bend in the knees and then push to straight. You're here 20 more seconds. Keep moving, keep rolling. Keep moving, keep rolling. Legs stay together as much as possible. Maybe you just find your lift into your side forearm plank and squeeze the right side body. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Whew. Get rid of the dumbbell. Sitting up tall, we're gonna put the leg lift and the hip lift together into a really, really fun time. So turn, the legs are out. I'm gonna lift the right leg, the left leg, the hips, left arm and right arm, yeah? So we'll go a little bit longer on this one. Starting slow, you're gonna pick up the right leg, put it down. Switch, pick up the left leg, put it down. Right hand goes back, lift your hips into a tripod. Keep your hips lifted if you can. Left hand down, then lift your hips higher as the right arm reaches up. Drop down. Right leg, left leg, hand back. Tripod lift. Modification, drop your hips in between. Stacking the shoulders. Right leg, left leg. Right hand back. Left arm up. If you can, keep the hips up. Lift. Right leg, left leg. Left hand, right hand, lift the hips higher. I need you to really push down with the bottom hand. Fingertips face back, palm flat, corkscrew the arm. Yes, open up, stack, drop, push, lift, lower. You got 15 seconds. We're gonna finish with just the tripod. So I'm adding on a little extra in 5, 4, 3, 2 for 20 seconds. Keep your hips up and just transfer the weight. So little dip of the hips as you bring the elbow in. You switch, push the hips, send the elbow off the body. Send the toes down towards the ground. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Whew, release it there. Grab your dumbbell, right hand. Right hand has it. You're coming to the right side of your mat. On your back. Cactus both arms. So both arms are there. Legs are long. Roll to your left side. Bring the weight in. So this is going to be a little bit safer. Bring it in tight to the body. Then lift. Maybe kick and press. Pull it in. And then roll. So I'm keeping the shape. I just close. Open, fully extend. Close. Keep the 90-degree bend and you're back in your cactus arms. Roll, lift to kick, pull in, on your back. To the left, lift, lower. Modification, with or without the dumbbell, boom. Just hips up, hips down. Roll, lift, lower. You've got 20 seconds left to go. 20 seconds left. So we're here. A little bit longer, so you can really work on the movement because you might need to slow this down and really think about the alignment. This does not need to be a fast drill, but I want you to find a place that's challenging for you. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, on your back, release. Okay, rock and roll. Get rid of the dumbbells. Final drill of the day, you're going onto your belly. We're gonna finish this off. Hands underneath the shoulders. Legs are long, tuck the toes underneath you. Elbows squeeze, in and back. You've got 60 seconds only on the clock in 5. You're gonna push to your plank and pull knee to opposite elbow in 4, 3, 2, body tight, push. Use the core to pull, down to the belly. So this is more of a wave, like not fully wave, not like a worm, but I'm not staying as tight as I would if I was trying to do a plank push-up. I'm allowing the knees, the thighs, and hips, then the chest. Chest, yeah, so it's kind of sequential. And then activate core, obliques. Push down, control. Work the triceps, yes, control on the way down, and then engage, push back up. Hit your plank, pull the knee across the body. Outside the elbow. You got 15 seconds left to go. Full 60 seconds, we're almost there. Push down, lift. Last push, last fight. You're almost there. Take it home. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Whew. Sit it back, knees wide, toes touch, hips to your heels. Child's pose. Stretching the arms out long. Forehead rest on mat. Take a big inhale. Exhale. Staying in this position, walk your hands over to the left. Drop your right hip further to the right. You're getting a beautiful stretch through your right side, from the hip through the side body to the shoulder. I imagine making like a little half moon or a C shape through the body. Deepening the stretch with every exhale. Walk your hands through center. Take them off to the right, hips drop to the left. Again, stretching, lengthening, breathing space in between the ribs, all the way to the hip, to the shoulder, to the fingertips. Walk the hands back through center, rolling all the way up. Sit on either hip, swing the legs out in front. Best part of the day is you're gonna take your ankle weights off. So you get rid of the weights, legs should feel super, super light and easy. And we're gonna spend just a little bit of time stretching this out. So releasing all the tension from the legs, the hips, laying flat on the back. Right leg goes up towards the ceiling. You can leave the left foot flat, or for more, you send the leg long. Little bend and extend. You're either grabbing for the hamstrings so that you can leave the head on the floor, or if you can, you reach for the calf, or you can go peace fingers to big toe. Every time you lengthen, really think about the heel pushing up towards the ceiling, pulling the toes back. Hold there. Take an inhale. As you exhale, lift the head and shoulders off. Pull the shin slightly closer in towards the shoulder, and then lower back down. One more. Exhale, lift. Inhale. Exhale. From here, just bend your left knee, foot flat, right ankle crosses over left thigh, figure four. So this is one of my favorites to stretch out the glutes. You can stay here or keeping your hips where they are, keeping your head flat on the floor. Pull the left knee in, reach through the space you've made, grab for the hamstrings or the shin. Keep flexing the right toes back. You're gonna protect the right knee and press it away from your shoulder. So you wanna feel a nice deep stretch through the outside of the right hip. Just breathing length, breathing release into the body. Exhale, you let go. Tension, tightness, fatigue. Anything that still feels held, feels stuck. In order to create mobility, to create flexibility, we have to let go. From here, releasing the left leg down, right leg down. Left leg goes up, hamstring stretch. Right foot can stay flat on the floor. This is a little bit easier, but I want you to lengthen the spine. The tendency is for this tailbone to lift and tuck underneath you. That's gonna take away from the hamstring stretch because it's really just pulling your pelvis into a tilt. So lengthen down, neutral through the pelvis and spine, and then send the right leg long. Little bend and straight of the left leg. So the alignment, even in your stretches, is important to how quickly you progress and how much better you feel. So bringing awareness to the body and where it is in space, yeah? Inhale, exhale, head and shoulders lift. Inhale, pull the shin closer. Exhale to lower. One more, inhale. Exhale, lift. Inhale, guide. Exhale, lower. Bend the right knee, foot flat, left ankle over right thigh, figure four. Reach through. You're working on hugging the right knee in, again without lifting the hips, and then you start to rock side to side. Lengthen spine, push your hips and butt back down into the mat. Left knee presses away from you. You can use the left hand for guidance, but you're not forcing anything here. So you're not forcing yourself to be in the same body position as me. You're working within your range of motion, within your mobility, and with where your body is feeling today. That's the whole purpose of this class, working within the range, exploring your movement, and working to get better, to get stronger from every position. Slowly release. Hug the knees in towards the chest, lift the head and shoulders off, tight, tight squeeze like a ball. Release it there, feet flat, hips up, just like we did in the beginning, but now you're going for your yoga bridge. Puffing out the chest, pressing the palms down. Hips are high, one inhale. Exhale to lower. Extend the legs, extend the arms, take a nice big stretch. Just like you woke up in the morning, maybe reaching right leg, left leg long. As you exhale, reach forward to roll all the way up. Cross-legged position. We finish with a twist. Reaching your right arm up, sitting tall, hand to opposite thigh. Inhale, breath. Exhale, twist, look back. Every inhale, think about lengthening from the lower, middle, upper spine. And exhale, twist, and then you can turn the chin towards the shoulder. One more. Bring out. Return through center. Left arm reaches up, right hand back, hand to thigh. Inhale. Exhale. 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, twist. Inhale, anchor down, lengthen. Exhale, deepest twist. Coming back through center. One more breath in, circle the arms up overhead, palms press. Exhale as you draw the hands to heart center. Bow the head, closing the eyes. As always, taking a moment to honor your body, your breath, your practice. And just noticing the thoughts, right? Noticing what came into your mind during your practice, before your practice, and at the end of the practice. And recognizing that, yes, your brain can affect your thoughts, but your thoughts can also affect your brain chemistry. So the mind has that really powerful tool to create organic change in the body. What you think, what you believe is what you become. So I want you to think of some word that you need today, whatever you feel that you need to hear, that you need to embody. So an affirmation, positive self-talk always, and whatever that thought is, maybe it's strength, maybe it's power, maybe it's intelligence, maybe it's beauty, maybe it's mindfulness, maybe it's stress relief, calm, whatever that is that you feel that you need to embody, you're going to pull that to heart center. And from the brain, you're going to embody that and become that for the rest of the day. Namaste. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you next time.